Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Before we get started, my price of admission. Like, subscribe, and the bell notification below. You guys are watching my videos, but you're all not sub yet, so let me help you by helping me out here and give you guys a few seconds to do this. Okay, we got those few seconds out the way. We don't do long intros. Today's video, we're back with Kendra G. She had a woman call into her show looking for a new relationship, but this man can't weigh a certain amount. We're gonna get to the video and we're gonna try to make this make sense.
Hello? Another person. Hello? We in your house.
Kendra's
You
yelling.
know
Whoa,
Yes, I'm ready.
Bring your head down so we can see your face.
whoa,
Okay.
whoa.
Where I'm at. I'm here.
Yes.
Hey,
What's your
y'all.
name, boo?
Hold on. Before we get into it here, I'm stopping early. Why do you guys call into the Kendra show? A, not ready, and B, looking like a hot mess. You know what? I'm not gonna do. I was gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Let's let the video go and let's see what happens here.
My name is Nikki.
Nikki, where you calling us from?
Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
Brooksbury, Pennsylvania. How old are you?
I'm 48.
48.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I'm a CNA and an EKG technician.
And an EKG technician. You have any kids?
Yes, I do.
How many kids?
I have 3.
3. How old are your kids?
31, 20, and 14.
14. Say
Oh, look, whoa, you got some grown kids. She's 48 here. She's trying to get back on the dating market, knocking on 50. I don't want to say anything bad here, but you got your camera in a dirty bedroom. You got a regular, like a tank top on. You're looking to find a man. Don't you want to put on your best face forward? Don't you want to showcase like, hey, this is on the internet, it's gonna be on forever. So even if I'm trolling, do I want to look my best here? We can't make this up here, but let's continue.
same guy?
Two different dads.
Two different
Two
dads.
different
Have you
dads,
ever
as
been married?
always.
No, but I was engaged. My last relationship was 20 years.
You guys were engaged for 20 years?
Wait a minute. First of all, engagement does not matter. You've been with someone for 20 years, that's a big red flag. Because the only thing that matters is the wedding ring. The fact you said I do and he said I do. So the fact that you was engaged that long and you didn't go down the aisle or make it official, off the rip here, men is gonna be thinking, you were not taken seriously. You allowed a certain dynamic to happen in your relationship, and then you didn't put on those barriers to say that, hey, this is what I want in a relationship, especially the fact that you have grown kids here. Were you just comfortable? Because the next man is gonna say, hey, you're cool being comfortable, I'm cool being comfortable. But let's continue.
No, I was with him for 20 years, but we were engaged.
Is he one of your children's dads?
2 of them.
2 of them. Why didn't you guys get married?
I don't know if I can't answer that because I was
can't?
anticipating that and it didn't happen. Sometimes money change people. So he came into some money and then I guess he decided that he wanted, all new things.
What?
Whatever, so.
Aw.
I'm
So he
cool
ended
with
the
that.
relationship once he got into some money?
Pretty much.
Does he take care of his children?
Like before she answers that here, money doesn't change people. Money only amplifies who you really are. So when people say, oh, he got some money and he just did this and that. No. That person was always who he or she was. You never saw it. You never saw what happens when there was a nice significant sum of money for that person started showcasing their true self here. It's not like, oh, I got a bag now. Now I'm gonna start acting crazy. No, that person was already crazy, or that person was already doing whatever the case may be, and now that person's able to accentuate those items with the resources he has now. So if he left because of money, hey, can I throw this out here, guys? We're only with women with our resources and our options. So could it be that you was with this guy who was a dusty, who didn't give a damn and rat's ass, and now that he got a few dollars here, he was like, hey, yo, I'm good here. It's time to rotate and move on here. Gotta ask yourself these questions. When you start saying that he got some money, no, he realized I can do better now. I hate to say that, but that's what happens here. But we need to know more information. Will Kendra ask it? I doubt it. But let's continue.
Well, I guess they're
Oh,
moving
yes.
out. Huh?
Yes, well, the 20-year-old, I have a 20-year-old, she's in college, so he does, pay for her tuition, and I'm not here to bash anybody, so he does what he's supposed to do.
Okay. This is
At least he's
Nikki
a father.
In Pennsylvania, 48, a CNA and a EKG, you said, right?
Yes. Mhm.
EKG technician. When's your zodiac sign or birthday?
Oh, my birthday's October 1st. I'm a
Damn
Libra.
Zodiacs,
He's a
Kendra.
Libra. All right. Nikki, let's do it. What kind of man you looking for now?
All right, here we go, y'all.
Well, I'm looking for someone who's loyal, who's selfless, who is caring, kind, who respects women. I'm big on that. A person who has a good relationship with his mom. So, like if he loves and takes care of his mom and respects his mom, then I know he'll do the same. For me, because I know that he was, raised that way, or he already has it in him, to do that. So,
Okay. What's some deal breakers for you?
Okay, let's get to these deal breakers.
Like a person that smokes cigarettes, like a heavy drinker. I don't mind if people drink or whatever, but not like a heavy drinker. And someone who doesn't keep themselves up, you know what I mean, and doesn't have a job. So yeah.
Okay.
She's basically describing no Pookies and Ray Rays, y'all. Keep themselves up, got a job. You know what though? The men in my tribe are leveling up. We're doing good things. We got guys getting to the bag, and if they're not getting to the bag, they are working themselves up to get to the bag. So I understand that there's a lot of Pookies and Ray Rays out here. It just kills me that all these videos that I do, it seems like every single woman is choosing Pookies and Ray Rays, and then when they describe the type of man that they're looking for, it's always, I don't want this here, what they dealt with in the past here. It seems like they're always choosing the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the Tyrones, the Mr. Shirleys, and all other things that goes along here. We can't make this up. Women are choosing bad. And when they choose bad and things go off here, then they become down bad here. Like her. Let's continue.
All right, this is Nikki in Pennsylvania, 48, is a Libra, CNA, also EKG technician, 3 kids. Does the guy gotta look a certain way?
Here we go.
Well, I do like some eye candy. Eye candy's always good. But I like dark-skinned men, tall, not over 200 pounds.
So tall, dark skin, not over 200 pounds.
Yes.
Okay. Only because you brought up.
Hold up, Kendra. Hold up. Are you not over 200 pounds? Now, she's not standing up. She's sitting down here. We do not know how tall she is. I don't know if Kendra's going to ask her height because we even got to that. And that's one thing that we miss about our dear brother, the Godfather, Kevin Samuels here. He would ask these certain questions so we would know off the rip here. But just looking at the top of her torso here, even if she's at least like 5'7", 5'8", I bet you she's over 200 pounds. If she's around 5'3", 5'4", she's about $180 just by looking at the top of her torso here. So you're actually looking for a man that's under 200 pounds. Now, here's what I will say. The average man does weighs around 168 to 170 pounds, but you want a tall, dark, and handsome man. So when we say tall, what do we think of? We think of someone above 6 feet tall here. So there's going to be a lot of men here that you're looking for that is of the mind state that's going to be over 200 pounds because of the description that you're pulling for here. But let's just take that out of the equation right now. How in the hell that you going to ask for something under 200 when your ass is under 200, or depending on your height, you're knocking on 200? Boy, we wonder why these modern women are single. The delusion in their minds thinking that what they're wanting here. And here's the thing here. We say it's delusion, but let's just put it out there. You guys can want what you want, but there is possibility and probability. What's gonna happen? We use the example about winning the lotto. Is it possible to win the lotto? But what's the probability of winning the lotto? These women's odds of getting the kind of woman, the man that they're looking for, is like the lotto on steroids. Let's see what she's gonna say here and what Kendra's gonna ask. Let's get back to the video. This is bad, y'all.
Wait, I gotta ask you, how much do you weigh, Nikki?
I weigh 178.
I was close.
Yeah.
178.
178? How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
5'6". Okay. So no.
Okay, I was not too far off here. I was saying that, you know, about 180. She said 178. I did not watch this whole video in full here. So this was really just coming off the dome just by looking at her body stature and guessing her height. So she is already overweight. A woman of her size, height, 5'6", 178, is an overweight woman. And let's just keep it 100. She's fat. Once again, our women in our community is overweight and not healthy. We show the case here that over 80% of our women are overweight, and then within that metric, over 80% of them are obese. She is not a healthy woman. At 5'6", she is overweight by at least 40 pounds. And then some black woman's gonna see this video say, Dave, what are you talking about, 40 pounds? You want me to be, you know, a stick figure? You want me to be anorexic? No, we don't want you to have heart disease. We don't want you to have high blood pressure. We don't want you to be on high blood pressure medication. We don't have to worry about the fact that you may have a stroke or a heart attack in your late 50s, early 60s. These are all these dynamics in our black community that is hindering us here. Let's continue.
Somebody, oh, so could he be 200 pounds? Don't you want somebody that weighs more than you, or no?
200 pounds is fine, just not over that, you know, because
So,
sometimes yeah, they don't wear it well. Like, you know, 200 pounds, that's worn well. That's why I said like tall, because it all evens out. But if you're kind of short and you have that weight on you, it kind of makes it look more, you know what I mean? Like you look more heavier than you really are because of.
Let me pause this here real fast. At knocking on close to 50 years old, you really think that you're gonna get a tall man at 5'6"? For you, you're 5'6". Now, I wish women would be more descriptive when they say tall. If you say, when I say tall, I want a guy that's taller than me. So if I'm 5'6", you need to be at least 5'7", right? That's understandable because you're not gonna be wearing heels all the time. I know women like to wear heels to accentuate their legs, want to showcase their calves, and want to be a little bit taller. But how often are you wearing heels, and let alone wearing heels around your man here? So we need you to be descriptive here and how tall it is here. Because at 5'6", it should be no more than 5'7", 5'8". I would be nice in that you want a guy who's a little bit taller than you, but 200 and wearing it well here because you don't like certain things, you're close to 50. It's about time we bring some of these things down just a little bit. Can't make this up, people. Let's continue.
You know, you're not tall.
Okay. So tall, so 200 pounds is her limit for the guy. Does he got to make a certain amount of money?
At least 60K, because nowadays, you know, everything is inflation, everything is, you know what I mean? So he at least has to make that, you know.
Okay, got to make at least 60K. Could he have kids?
Okay, y'all. Done a lot of talking in this video. 60K? She wants a man that makes more than the average man here. The average man, black man in our country, makes $42,000 a year, give or take a few pennies up or down. The average white man makes around $50,000 a year, and she wants that guy to make at least 60. Yes, we know there's inflation. We know things are bad is happening right now. But if the average man is making that, then you want above the average man. Women don't even understand this when you're not even above average. You already have several notches below because of A, your age. Number two, your height. Number three, not your height, your weight. Number three, the way you look right now. Number four, you already have grown kids. Number five, the fact that the man that you was with for so many years didn't even marry you. And then now you're wanting all these requirements in the man that we're saying, do you really think you deserve that? Because as a man, we're saying, this is us here. We know what we want here. Are you what we want? Oh my God. 60,000, y'all. The number keeps going up. Even when they're older, it keeps going up. Let's continue.
I don't mind, just not like small kids, because my kids are grown, you know what I mean? So I have a 14-year-old, at home, but, he's not like a small child. So I can, still be able to travel and do a lot of things that, what I'm saying, we like to do. And, yeah, I don't want to, have that as a factor.
Okay, so that's why that's a factor. So I'm assuming you don't want to have any more kids.
Kendra.
No, I don't.
Okay, does the guy got to be in?
Kendra, come on now. Come on, Kendra. There should be certain questions you're going to ask and not answer. You're 48 years old. Menopause is here for her. If not, it's going to begin. The average woman begins menopause as early as 45, and it can get into late like 55. But here is when the starting blocks is already happening. You are a woman. You should know that here. You should be asking, do you want any more kids? You're knocking on 50. Just from a biological sense, you shouldn't be asking that question because you want us to be producing healthy kids here. And just by looking at her, can we say that she's actually in healthy and good weight to even produce more children? That's not even nitpicking. That's just logistics here and a fact here. Let's continue.
In Pennsylvania?
No, I'm actually willing to move. I've been here a while now. I'm actually from New York, but I've been in Pennsylvania 16 years. So I'm actually willing to move. My mom passed away last year, and that was the only thing that was really keeping me close, so as far as northwise. So I'm willing to make a change.
Sorry to hear about your mom passing.
Thank you. You too, because I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, let's do it. This is Nikki. Nikki, why do you think you're single?
Here we go, y'all.
Well, I think I'm single because I have boundaries and I know what I want, you know what I mean, in a guy, and I get turned off really easy. So it's like when I see certain things, you know how they say red flags or what have you. So when I see a red flag, yeah, I just turn the other way. I don't try to wait until I see like 2 or 3 or 4 red flags. Like if I see something that I know that I just don't like, you know what I'm saying? As far as like smoking, if a person smokes, to me, that's that's a deal breaker for me because I don't like the smoke. I don't like the smell of it. You know what I'm saying? So even if he doesn't smoke around me, but people tend to still have the smell on them, like on their hair or their fingers or their clothes. So that's something that I just wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't date someone if I know he.
I want to pause that here before I lose my thought here. I understand that. She's trying to use cigarettes as an example, but no. We're not going to rush past that here. You have a short fuse. You're already saying if I see red flags, I don't wait for 2 or 3 or 4. No, you have feelings, okay? Something that you may not like. You may not have explored. You're like, I don't know about that. And you head for the hills already. And the irony is that you didn't make the requirements on the manual for 20 years, but now going forward, you're like, I don't know about that, and I'm just going to go. See, so many black women are runners and track stars and want to head for the hills, not even having these good conversation or dialogue to find out what it is. Cigarettes, I can understand that. No one wants that smoke, but a lot of people doesn't want that smoke. But for you to use that for everything, nah. We're not looking past that. We saw what you said in the beginning, but then you try to use a qualifier example that doesn't apply here. But we get it though. Let's continue.
He smokes because I just, I don't like to smoke.
So, Nikki, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
All right, here we go, y'all.
Well, I'm well-rounded. I've had a career. I've been doing CNA for over 29 years. So,
what?
It's a career for me. I am looking to move forward. I want to go back to school and do LPN. So, I'm not stuck here. You know what I mean? But I'm very loving. I'm caring. I'm kind. I'm nurturing. I love people. In the nursing field, you have to love. You have to be kind. You have to love people. You have to, be respectful. And I'm that. I'm a strong woman.
Oh, strong.
So I do require, a lot of things, from a man as far as being a man. A lot of a lot of people say, oh, you know, some women want to be a man and a woman, but sometimes we're in the position where we have to be. So it's not like we want to be. But I know how to let a man be a man and lead. Excuse me. And, you know, so, and I'm a team player. You know, I work good with others. I love family. I'm into family. So, and like I said, I love a man that respects, you know, women, you know, respects his mom, and if he has children, definitely take care of his kids, you know, his responsibilities. So yeah.
Okay, let's do it. This is
Now we're gonna call Cap here. The beginning part, she's been a CNA for over 30 years. All right. And now she says that, it's a career, she want to be an LPN. We don't believe you. All right, CNA's the entry levels. If you was gonna move to be an LPN, you would have done that about 15, 20 years ago. Okay, so right away, I'm hearing cap because I'm hearing lazy. I'm hearing stagnant. I'm hearing just okay being comfortable and getting through, because CNA is the basic entry level when it comes to that type of lining of nursing here. If someone was gonna go ahead and go from CNA to LPN and LPN to RN and then the various levels of after that here, that transition would have happened a long time ago. At 29 years, no. I'm sorry, miss. I don't believe you. You need more people. And on top of that here, we need to end the video on that note here. So what do you guys think here? Now, she comes off with a soft demeanor here, but she comes in not prepared, not looking a certain way, and then her answers showcase, even though she's a little bit older, modern woman. She's not accepting of certain things here. She had a man who left her because of money. But we need to dig into it here. Kendra, you should have asked more questions like, okay, what kind of money did he come into? In life insurance, did he get a better job? There's different ways of leveling up that we need to ask. Why would he leave? Was there something that happened prior to the money coming in? How long did he leave after the money came in? You see, it can't be just blanket, oh, money just changes people. No. It just accentuates who they really are. So, family, tribe, when a woman like this here, she needs to lower her expectations. You're close to 50, tall, dark, and handsome, over 6 feet, 200-pound maximum, things of that nature. You're making requirements that seem like you're 21 to 25 years old, when in actuality, you should be looking for companionship. You should be looking for nuclear family bonding, not the type of things that a college freshman would be looking for. We can't make this up. So ladies, if this is your situation here, you need to think twice here and 3 times and bring it down a few levels. Otherwise, what does our dear brother Kevin Samuel say? Get a dog or a cat and die alone. Comment, like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. Let me know what you think about my commentary. What do you think about Kendra and this woman here? No more than 200 pounds, tall, dark, and handsome. Until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.